Good morning, welcome to Shockwave Updates with another thrilling news. Scientists have recently identified a massive, oddly shaped volcano on Mars, which is taller than Mount Everest. Located in the Tharsis region, known for housing the largest volcanoes in the solar system, this newly discovered volcano stands out due to its unusual, irregular shape. Unlike the typical broad, gently sloping shield volcanoes on Mars, this one has an irregular structure, suggesting it may have formed through a different volcanic process. Let's hear and know more.
Pointed this massive volcano that's been apparently hiding in plain sight for decades. Joins us now with the pictures. Tom, why did it take so long to spot this?
They weren't looking in the right place. The reason it took so long to spot this is because it is not wildly evident. For example, if you look at a topographic map of Mars, yeah, you can see high points here. Mars has some really, really high mountains on it. You can look at them and say, oh yeah, there it is, right there. There it is. The problem is that's not where it is. Where it is right over here. This is the new volcano that they found. Doesn't look like a volcano at all. So when you see it in this form, again, it just looks like sort of a spalled out area here, just not a good looking thing at all. And yet, it really does seem to make a difference because they believe that this is a massive volcano that has eroded a tremendous amount over time. So much so that if you dropped it down here, one end of it would be on New York, one end would be on Washington, D.C. So it's covering, up over 200 miles, and it's tremendous high. Despite that, you mentioned being near the Mount Everest level. Sure, the thing is, Mars has other mountains that are much taller than Mount Everest, so you can see how those would attract attention. People would say some of those, maybe the remnants of volcanoes as well. They wouldn't necessarily spot this one, but this is the one they most recently found, and they're very excited about it, Allison.
Why is that, Tom?
Well, I'm glad you asked. They're excited for reasons. One, because if it is here, it's flat, it's spread out. They've located a landing area kind of near the caldera, the remains of the caldera, where they would be able to put a robotic probe down, or people, if we ever get there. And the main thing they're excited about is this. They think that underneath that, there may be a vast sheet of glacial ice. And that means water. And water is a big deal when you travel here. Hydrogen, oxygen, rocket fuel, survival for human beings. All of that matters. And it's a bonus, too, the location of this. Because if we're talking about this on the equator of Mars, which is where it is, during the daytime, at the height of temperature, it can feel like 70, 80 degrees right there. That's a really good working temperature. I will warn you, at night, it goes to like 200 below zero Fahrenheit, but in the daytime, that's a good working environment. So what these people are saying is maybe this is the place we should be looking at where humans could do work when and if we ever get to Mars. In the meantime, go to Iceland, go to Hawaii if you want to see a volcano. There's one waiting out there.
The discovery was made possible through advancements in imaging technology and analysis techniques, which allowed scientists to identify and study its unique features. The surface of the volcano is covered with lava flows, volcanic domes, and possibly even calderas, large craters formed by volcanic explosions or summit collapses. Understanding this volcano's formation and history could provide new insights into Mars' geological history and volcanic activity, potentially revealing environments that were once suitable for microbial life. The volcanic activity could have also played a role in shaping Mars' climate and atmosphere over time. Comparing this Martian volcano to similar structures on Earth can help scientists understand the differences and similarities between volcanic processes on the two planets. This discovery, made using satellite imagery, topographic data, and computer modeling, could be a potential target for future Mars missions to further study its geology and history. The ongoing research and future exploration missions will continue to provide new data and insights into this significant volcanic structure and its role in Mars' geological past. This discovery highlights the potential for further understanding of Mars' volcanic activity and its impact on the planet's development. Stay tuned and hit the bell icon. Don't forget to subscribe and like our channel.